Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This limited series will be about checking how ChatGPT can or cannot assist you as a new pilot in EVE Online. I've read a couple of comments on Reddit where people were complaining that ChatGPT for this purpose is absolute garbage and that it's not suitable and that it outputs all kind of bullshit there. So yeah, basically the assumption is that you cannot do anything meaningful with that, and I wanted to just check this hypothesis and check if this is indeed so worthless and not usable or whatever, or maybe it makes kind of sense to just tweak the prompts a little bit or something like that. Anyways, why EVE Online? I think EVE Online is one of the best sandbox games ever created, and I think it's the closest thing we have to the metaverse which exists out there, basically. So to just paraphrase the CEO or founder or whoever he is of CCP, yeah, he's everything actually for EVE Online, I guess. So yeah, not to be disrespectful or something. Anyways, he said once that you can't create the metaverse by trying to create a metaverse, and that they occasionally, or not occasionally, like without unintentionally, this is the word, unintentionally created metaverse without even kind of trying too hard or whatever. Anyways, and yeah, I think we can learn quite a bit just out of this simulation, and maybe ChatGPT could also help us with some other real life things. Yeah. Anyways, this is the plan. Like day zero is today, basically. So we will just try to create chat preset. We will get the starting guide, and we will create new character, and we will try to finish the tutorial. I know that tutorials changed quite a bit, so just bear with me while I'm doing all the new mistakes and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, we will try this out, and yeah, let's start with the system prompt, which I already created. EVE Online is already launching, and yeah, basically this is what I pre-created here. Important thing with ChatGPT is that in order to prevent hallucination, or at least reduce the hallucination to the minimum, you need to do some pre-framing. Basically, you need to cut answers which ChatGPT is coming up on the fly somehow, and this is done just by doing something like this. So you are just writing some questions and an answer, and the question should be common knowledge. So even if the character is fictional, as here, for example, in this example with the "Who is Batman" question, it should be like common knowledge. So it must not be real. Well, it all depends on what you want to achieve, of course. So if you want to have your answers only real life based, then you have to answer this question with something like Batman is fictional character, or this is not suitable answer, or whatever, or maybe just output question mark if you want to achieve like absolute realistic answers every time. But yeah, the point is that you are asking some questions which which you want to get answer to, and you are also placing here questions which don't really have an answer. So for example, what is dorsal plexicity? Basically, it's nothing. It's just made up word, and the answer to that is obviously like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? What is devs 9? So it's also fictional, or I don't know, like just made up word, and the answer to this is also I don't know. And yeah, with this one, it's obvious, like this is a real thing and can be suitable. And the same thing is also with made up persons. I'm pretty sure that person with such name exists, but anyways. This is, by the way, from OpenAI tutorials, so you can just search for it, I guess, like ChatGPT prompt help or something. And OpenAI, how center, yes. I guess it was somewhere here. No, it wasn't here. Wait a sec. Now what? Let's just Google this because that was from this website. Yeah. This was this web page. Let me copy it actually here somewhere. This is not appropriate. Yeah, and here you can search for factual answers. And here you go. This is where I got this from. Anyways, this is already pre-formatted. And another thing to keep in mind is that you need to also have a system message probably. System is what ChatGPT should preserve in its short-term memory, so to speak. It doesn't have like permanent memory, right? Yet with vector databases. It will eventually, but yeah, as of now, they don't have any kind of permanent memory unless you're doing fine tuning, but that's also a different topic. Anyways, with system, you are just creating a permanent message, which is like a sticker basically on your monitor for ChatGPT, which it also all the time checks when it answers a question. And one more thing which is also useful, and some people are not using this while they are prompting, is if you are creating this initial statement or initial prompt, you can either ask ChatGPT to ask questions like if something is unclear or maybe you need some more information, you can also state it here. And you can also make it like a statement. So if you want ChatGPT to just confirm what you just said, to cut off all possible outputs which can come out of it straight away, you can just write something like this. Like in this case, I'm just asking it to answer with this salute, or however you call this emoji or whatever. Anyways, yeah, and now we are ready to go, and we can use the prompt, the first prompt now, and it will use the pre-framing to hopefully output something meaningful. I already copied this from prompt in here. The idea is that we are starting from scratch because I was too lazy to just copy and paste all skills from my old character here, and that would also maybe won't be like a pure experience or something. Anyways, I just thought maybe it's better to just create a new character and use it to showcase what's possible there. I didn't try this out, so let's see what happens, and we'll figure out on the go what will be possible there and whatnot. Yeah, I thought it also makes sense to already ask it for the best race, well, quotes, actually in quotes, best race, because I know that in EVE Online race does not matter much anymore. And you basically can, well, how it was before, when you selected the race like this here, one of these four, you were kind of locked for a certain period of time to just fly certain ships. And I know that this is not the case anymore. And basically you can fly whatever, but it is probably easier to start with certain races because certain ships, especially in the beginning, are more suitable for beginners or more suitable to just go and shoot some crosses in the space or whatever. Anyways, I know that, for example, drones are cool and stuff, but it takes like a lot of time to train your character to be a drone pilot, basically drone based. I don't know how it's called. Yeah, and some other races, like for example, I don't know, Caldari or something, they are more beginner friendly, so to speak. So you can just load some rockets and go shoot stuff. Yeah. Anyways, we are also gonna do whatever is more efficient. I don't really care about playstyle right now, and what I do care about is that what I want to get in the beginning, in the end. So I would like to test how it will suggest me to lead well, not lead, but how should it, how should I engage in PvP? And I want ChatGPT to guide me into this. So I want to ask it later for some training. I don't know, like, what should I go? Where should I shoot NPCs to get a feeling of real fight or something, so that later I could engage in PvP, in real PvP. Yeah, and I'm also interested in solo flying actually. So I don't care about. I actually should add this to this prompt, because otherwise it would probably suggest me to join corporation as fast as I can. I'm solo player. I'm not intended to just yet. So that it also understands that I don't want to be in a corporation right away. Maybe that's good way to start. And yeah, there is also a time limitation, because I have like full-time job, and I also have other side projects which I'm working on. So I decided to limit this to 4 or 5 times a week, maybe a couple of hours each session. The first session maybe gonna be slightly shorter, because we are also wasting time on all this introduction and stuff. But yeah, in general, that's the target. Let's copy this again, because it was changed and I'm too lazy to find a place where I can actually replace it. Anyways, let's try it, I guess. We obviously are going with GPT-4 because it's cooler. And yeah, it already starts answering, I guess, without any introduction or whatever. I hoped to read some fun stuff before. Maybe I need to ask it for a song or something later. But yeah, let's be efficient here. Oh, it even added some 07 in the end. That's nice. That's cute. Okay, then. What did it suggest? Race and bloodline. Yeah, Caldari. That's what I said. Yeah, Caldari is noobs friendly race. I know that when if Echoes went out, literally everyone was playing Caldari, and literally everyone was flying Cormorant, or how this ship is pronounced. And actually, I don't even know what that is, like bloodline. I don't remember any bloodlines, but let's see. Yeah, the second goal is to get ISKs for Plex. Yeah, makes sense. By high-sec combat sites and exploration. So we are not doing missions or something. In T1 frigate, yeah, okay. Train skills. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah, I guess this will do. Yeah, let's start with one, I guess. Caldari. Oh, this is definitely new. I don't remember this, like, at all. What the hell is that, actually? Is it saying me what kind of ships I'm gonna fly or something? Raven, well-shielded missile battleship, backbone of Caldari combat fleets. Yeah, cool, fun. Heron. Is that better? Is it a ship? Is it a station? I'm not sure. Ibis. I think this is the new Ibis ship of Caldari. Yeah, new pilot first ship, yes. Griffin. No idea. Okay, am I supposed to select something here or what? No, I can't select anything. I guess that's just like information or something. What happens if I click here? Oh, my favorite drone ships from the past. I love flying drone ships. Anyways, Minmatar. Yeah, also fun. And Tamar. Cool looking, but I'm not a big fan of lasers and stuff. Although Apocalypse is really cool ship. I love it. Very iconic. Yeah, Galante then. I don't know, not Galante. Caldari, yes. What is that? Oh, this is some solid introductions they've made. We are tanking with shields and we are having hybrid weapons. Guided missile attack and railguns, okay. Politics. Guristas. I think Guristas have had some really cool ships. I don't remember which one though. Yeah, I don't even know what politics has to do with the selection of character. Okay, let's go. It's suggested Achura, right? Achura, yeah. I don't know if that should be pronounced as Achura or something. Let's go with the guy, I guess. Customize appearance. This dude, oh, I'm already changing something. This guy looks grumpy. Okay, let's randomize it a bit. The face does not change though, does it? No, it changes something. Sometimes not. I don't actually remember if you can change appearance later in the game. So far I don't really like anything actually. Very weird looking guys. Wait a sec, let's probably start customizing this. I'll definitely need to speed it up on post-processing. Muscularity. Muscularity, yes. Yeah. How do I actually zoom it out? Okay, here. Like this does matter, right? So yeah, maybe my dead body in the space will look more sexy or something. Very muscular. Very, very muscular. Can I undress it actually? Wait. Let's be, I don't know, skinny and muscular. Extremely skinny. Extremely muscular. Very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy. Yeah, let's not go into this extreme complexion. Anyways, like, yeah, age. We are like clones, right? What aging are you talking about? No. No. Forever young. Freckles. No, thank you. No, thank you. Scaring. Also, no, thank you. What's that? Oh, that's the skin tone. Okay. I'm gonna be as pale as it gets, I guess. Like, we are in space, right? I don't actually know if you can tan in space without like getting skin cancer and all other kinds of cancer. But yeah, let's be pale. What's that actually? Eyes? And the iris, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty creepy. I barely. Ah, yeah, it's pupillus, or how you pronounce this. Pupils, right? No. I don't know how it's pronounced. Okay. This is blind guy. I watched the sun too much. This actually looks good. No, wait a sec. This one. Hair. Headwear. I think I will go with just bald scalp, like that. Oh, there's some metrics going on here. What's that? Hair color? What does it change in my case? Does it change anything? Ah, yeah. Oh, how do you call this? Help me, game. Facial hair. Let's put it this way. Like trimmed eyebrows. That's how you call it. Yes, trimmed eyebrows. How do you find time to trim your eyebrows when you are like flying and fighting and dying all the time? Can I just remove them somehow? What happens if I close? Will they be removed like for good? Ah, yeah, okay. Voldemort vibe. Yeah, fuck it, let's remove it. I don't need it. No, weird. Or maybe just slate. Yeah, something like this. Looks good. And let's make it gray or something. Maybe that. Yeah, that's great. What's that? Skin, well, wait. Skin details? Color of what exactly are we changing right now? No fucking idea. But let's be slightly unhealthy looking. Okay. I don't think I need that. This also don't. Opacity. Yeah. Lip tone, something less pronounced, I guess. Let's make it smaller. That's better. Can we make like a blindside vampire or something? Yeah, I think that's what we are going for. Yes, definitely. Blindside styled vampire. Should I call the series like that? Maybe. If you haven't read Blindside, I would totally encourage you to. It's somewhat hard reading, so if you find yourself struggling, then maybe try audiobook. It's definitely more kind of friendly. I want to have like slimmer nose, something like less brutal, I guess. But also not too much. It looks like he wrestled a lot. He did something which I don't like. Just keep it this way. What the fuck is going on with my eyes? Something really weird happened. I can't remember that my characters were looking actually pretty good back then, but this looks really weird to me. And I don't know why there are so little options actually. Probably I'm supposed to do it via this, maybe because I'm using trackpad from my Mac. What's that? Okay, let's fix it with some body modifications. Okay, what's available? Okay. Can I get it all? No? Okay, then let's stick with this one. I guess that looks pretty badass. What the fuck is that? Yeah, okay. Septum is not comfortable to wear, I know that. Wait a sec, can we fix this? No, not this. Something. I don't really understand what happens if when I click and drag it, it's like restrictive, and I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. I wish ChatGPT could help me with that. I don't even know if I'm recording actually. Am I? I think so. What was that? I should definitely speed this up on post-production. Okay, it's on different years, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not really possible, I guess, to have it. But yeah, it's science fiction, right? So it shouldn't be picky. Is this the same thing? Okay. Okay. Tunnels or something. Let's imagine this is an implant. No thanks. You know what? That yeah. Let's keep it. Tattoo on the head. Face tattoos. Yes, finally. Okay, the choice is not so great, but I like this actually. Put my man on this side. This side is already pretty busy with stuff. Let's make it also barely visible. Oh, that's fine. Scars. Okay. Why so serious? from some space cats. Scratches. Oh, that looks painful. But probably that's the most common damage actually in space. Like something, like not this one, but this. No, 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 no. This. Yeah, let's keep it. Next. Name. Let's. This is my Twitter tag, by the way. Handle tag. Yeah, I think it's tag. And this is. Doesn't matter actually. Education. You know what? Let's ask our helper. Does education matter? In game. No, education doesn't matter any online. Got it. Yes, then yeah, what should we choose? Combat pilot, trading, some Department of Industry. I don't know. Let's be combat pilot. We're gonna be PvP at some point, right? So for some reason it's. I think I could change this back then. It was possible to change how the just want to make it skinny, make him skinny, so that you could guess that he's like, I don't know. Haven't been eating a lot lately. Looks good. Looks good to me.
New Eden, a universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes to become one with the machine? To explore the far reaches of space, carving out a name for yourself among the stars. To become a titan of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige as you rise above your rivals. Or to prove your worth in combat, cementing new alliances and vanquishing your foes on your path to glory. For the rare few, immortality awaits. With AIR's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
We have our own training program. What is AIR actually?
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life as a Capsuleer. I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by AIR as part of your Aborting current protocol. Captain, an unidentified communicator.
Holy crap.
Escape route. Evacuation sequence initiated. Station hull integrity.
That escalated quickly. think I hear my max fans for the like second time in the
Captain, this cloning
Yeah.
facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
Oh no, thank you.
This baptism by fire is certainly not what Air had planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to help.
Sensitivity is way too high.
I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship.
Okay.
Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry. Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings.
Yeah.
Ah, there is a ship still capable of flight. I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship.
There was a shortcut for this. Yes, Q. Map. This I don't have. I actually don't remember like anything at all. So first of all, I need to reduce the sensitivity.
Board the Astero now.
Board the stereo. What is a stereo? Okay. Oh, this is not a new bishop.
Our shields took significant damage in the attack.
Shields depleted. Shouldn't they restore themselves, kinda?
The armor is also in need of repair. I
Okay.
believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, we're screwed.
Yes, we are.
Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
Now they're gonna expropriate our ship, I guess, because we are definitely not allowed to fly this one.
This is Balin Ferris, commander of air security.
Hello,
All
Balin.
ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Right.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
I don't actually remember how this approach thing worked. Well, the scroll is inverted. Who's using it like that? How do I change this? Shortcuts? No. No, definitely not that. Thing should be here. Camera shake, building. In that zoom direction, underneath this.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste.
One more thing is this sensitivity of zooming in and zooming out is definitely too high. Let's see. Mouse fix. I think it's my settings, not theirs.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
Yeah, I guess that's better. So what should I do? Fly there, okay. We're fine. Quick you and then Select one ship in the overview. Quick approach. I selected. Quick approach. I clicked. Okay.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
How can I forget like everything? What was here and
Commander Ferris,
if
were you able to determine the identity
like
of our
navigation was completely new?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information. I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on this technology, whatever the cost.
What is he doing? Ah, he's repairing stuff on my in my ship.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs,
Yes.
our ship is almost as good as new.
Yeah.
At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
Cool.
All ships enter warp formation.
Whoa! I don't even know how that goes. Am I moving with Captain Ferris? Ferrus?
Warp drive active.
Why am I warping? I think it's some kind of a fleet commander thingy. So he can warp on my behalf or something like that.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
Need to do that. So that I have my own assistant on my side all the time.
A
Yeah.
spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection.
Okay.
But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet. The cosmic storm likes to play with our sensors, so it could be nothing. But after that attack, I'm not taking any chances.
So I want to check if I click Q after I selected thing. It is doing stuff, right? I think so. Can I warp there? I think there was. I probably don't have any kind of warp drives or whatever modules. What's that? Is this also kind of a ship? Didn't mean to offend, guys. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal. Captain, hostiles inbound.
Okay.
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
Orbit balance ship. Orbit. What's the shortcut? W. W.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Okay. Sensors meaning you are recognizing their signatures, or sensing meaning you are some kind of a self-aware. Why is they?
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
This is some kind of a badass
This will be your first combat experience as a
PvP
captain.
ship, if I'm not
Time to show
mistaken.
these hostiles
Like,
what you're truly made of.
of course. I think I can switch to something. Oh, probably it's disabled for now.
We're too far away, Captain. Thank.
Let's go. Oh, now we can do stuff actually. Alt F2, that's definitely not gonna happen. I need to change this and this too. Can I shoot already? What are the fall off within 4 kilometers? I think I also can set up the orbit distance, but I don't remember how.
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed.
I'm close already.
We're too far away, Captain.
I'm moving.
Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module.
Yeah, I know.
Activate the afterburner module highlighted on your display.
I'm shooting.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser
What's
this
that?
time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What
Jammer.
an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
I'm thrilled. Orbiting hostile cruiser. Yeah, it's good that they are writing stuff here. Am I using this thing? Yeah, I do. Where is that actually? Just a quick. Sorry.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an
How do I-
exhilarating way to test.
Wait a sec. Look at alt and look target. How can I return to my untag item align
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser
okay.
this time.
Alt and
It's
then
larger
something.
and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
I actually don't need, although it doesn't actually matter. I don't have any kind of problems with energy right now, I guess. Can I do this? I don't actually know what that is doing. Yeah, I'm orbiting.
To ensure success, now's your chance. Activate the webifier.
Yeah. I am already fine. I think I'm way too close to this guy. Numbers. I think I don't spend anything because this guy is constantly pumping me with some kind of astral energy or something. What was that sound? No fucking idea, but yeah, okay.
Good job, Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from moving away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Captain,
Better.
we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final.
Good. So, battleships. Orbiting and accelerating. From what distance can I actually webify things? 10 kilometers. And this? 37. That's crazy. Why is it not doing stuff?
We'll do what we can to keep the other hostiles
Yeah, okay, I
back,
need
Captain.
to lock
Focus on
first.
your target.
Once we deploy the ECM,
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Brilliant. Now I feel confident. Can we get some healing or something?
These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
Is it?
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death.
Okay,
Luckily
this
for
is
you,
scripted.
it will not be your last.
I wonder if people are actually managed to defeat these ones. Like if badass
You are
can actually win this fight.
for you. Death is
Like in Dark Souls, the first boss.
the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you
Oh,
on
that's
the other
nice.
side.
Caldari Business Tribunal. Business Tribunal. That's interesting.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your
No,
neural data
barely
has
an
been
inconvenience.
transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. Since your ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
I will enable your
So you?
station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air. Try not to blow this one up so quickly, but if you do,
Seriously.
you can acquire a new Corvette at any station.
That was absolutely not my fault.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on who attacked the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. Considering your recent experience, you're the perfect pilot for the job. I've sent you a module that will help you on the next leg of your journey.
Captain, you can access objects currently stored
Oh,
at the
I'm
station
rich.
at which you are docked from your item hangar.
The icon, okay.
Now, let's take a look at the module, Miss Calatrix. A mining laser upgrade. A curious choice, Miss Calatrix. How will a mining module help our investigation?
Good question, Aura.
One of our agents in the field has intercepted a strange signal at one of our mining sites, but we're having trouble locating its source. We want you to investigate the signal, but if we're being watched, and I suspect we are, we don't want anyone to know we're onto them. You'll look just like another member of the mining fleet.
Boy.
Duly
Okay.
noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the neocom.
What? Fitting window. Sounds so familiar yet so... I don't see this. Ah, here. Okay. I'm
Let's
blind.
open
Sorry,
the module
sorry,
in a
Aura.
free slot.
Like that.
Bring the module online.
Oh.
It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn. Please direct your attention to the icon on the display that I have highlighted for you.
What? What have you highlighted? I don't see stuff. Something is... Ah, here, okay.
You can add the missing skill to your training queue here.
Okay.
Now, access the skill window from the neocom.
Okay.
Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth.
I guess now they teach us how to increase the speed of training by buying some stuff from the in-game store.
Training a new skill takes time,
Yeah.
as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill. Do so now.
Ah, okay, they changed the system somehow. I don't actually remember they were, or maybe I'm just wrong, but yeah, anyways. There are skill points and there are also a way to just wait this time out, I guess. You know what, let's just ask. Describe in short how the skills work. What are skill points? How do I get them? Okay. Skill train over time in Eve, even when offline. Skill points determine skill level. Skill points accumulate passively over time based on attributes and implants. Queues, skills to train in character sheet. Maximum 50 skills or 10 years in queue. Okay, that's very like long-term planning. Higher skill levels grant better abilities, access to advanced modules and ships. You can also gain certain skill points through skill injectors. Okay. So yeah, I just passively gain them, I guess. So what am I doing? Apply an allocated skill.
All you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points.
Yes, sure.
The training required for your training.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we? To that end, I've sent the air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your capsuleer training program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start with this new one, and may it be the first of many. The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals.
What did I actually do right now? Like, I selected some kind of a plan. Certified skill plan. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to teach that. To learn that, I mean. Okay. Repair systems. Show skill plan contents. Okay, good. So these are two skills which I'm training right now, I guess. And so, okay. Next.
Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a threat. Let us online your mining laser upgrade, now that you have the necessary skill to use it. Turn the module online. Well done, Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
Amazing.
Looks like you're ready to roll, Captain. Our
Indeed.
agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch your six. This is
I remember there was some kind of
you never know what
Easter egg.
is lurking around the next stardate.
I'm sorry guys if you're feeling nauseous, but you have to try this. I think there was a way to... Yeah. You see this the counter down below? 17, 18. Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence.
Undock. Sorry, I'm skipping these prompts, but we are a bit in a rush. How long am I already doing this actually? 1 hour just passed. Okay. Time flies.
Captain, I have
Very
several
futuristic.
scenarios that could explain the mystery signal Air discovered at the mining site. According to my calculations, the probability that the situation is unrelated to the attack on the cloning facility is exceptionally small. 1 in 37 million to be exact. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately.
So warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Where am I warping? I don't actually see stuff there. Maybe my overview isn't set up. Is there somebody already trying to sell me something, I guess? Wiki help. I don't even want to open this, to be honest. This has changed.
The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Peltonen's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Ms. Calatrix has outfitted us with a mining laser upgrade. That should clear several of those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. Bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead and you'll be mining like a pro in no time. Let's start with that asteroid over there.
If your competence matches your confidence, we are in good hands indeed, Mr. Peltonen.
Control.
Captain, let's approach the asteroid.
Approach.
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Peltonen makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corpse.
Family issues.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here. Keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money is good, too.
Captain,
How do I stop
we're now
actually?
within range of the asteroid. We should stop here.
Stop the ship.
Now is the time to activate your miner module, Captain. The length of the module's activity, most commonly known as a mining cycle, will impact the amount of ore you collect. For now, I recommend allowing the module to run in full.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches.
You can view your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually ore, not rocks. But I assume Elias is resorting to basic linguistic wordplay, a very human tendency.
Sometimes she's understanding every nuance
Might
of
not look
our...
like much, but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it.
Two unclaimed rewards. Money.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there. That's one down. And now, on to the next. Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field can be a bitch to navigate.
With it. I don't understand the camera movement. Somewhat chaotic. Every time I click something, it changes the position of the camera, and that's very irritating. I guess that's that. But let's keep it on for now, maybe I'll get used to it. I guess I need to lock.
Just like that last task. Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore. So that's something you can work towards.
Very meditative.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid.
We better close in on that rock, then.
I think the camera even tries to keep the target on the screen, if I'm not mistaken. It somehow limits me sometimes.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
I don't remember how to stop
You can
with
break this baby apart using your civilian miner.
space. Shortcuts, navigation, accelerate now plus, autopilot, control S, decelerate now. That means I don't actually have this button actually. Yeah, I need to change some settings later, I guess. Maybe I need to ask. So I want to ask ChatGPT if it can suggest me to rebind some keys.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
And what's that? What are we looking at?
The signal source appears to be that wrecked frigate. This particular model is a Dramiel. Most notably, it bears a striking
Oh yeah, Dramiel,
resemblance
that's
to
the
ship that
badass
attacked the
PvP
Roman
ship.
facility. Let's prepare to take a closer look.
Orbit pole.
The fact that the wreck is isolated leads me to believe that the Dramiel was sent to this location.
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here.
Wait a sec.
Well, we're not going
Jeez. We need to apply this actually. Not sure, but
Well, we're not Not gonna get any solid answers all the way over here. Let's move in.
I think the closer I am to the ship, the less movement I can make. So if I'm... The movement is very chaotic, I don't understand what's the reason of it. What's the difference between aligning and approaching? That's the next question.
The
Aligning.
signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling of striking gold. Go and grab whatever it is.
Black box.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Was it too fast, I guess?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that...
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
Still don't understand what's the difference between aligning and approaching.
I don't want you out there alone. I'll send some of my best pilots back with you. Safety in numbers and all that.
Wisely stated, Elias. Well-armed company will be most welcome.
Ship faces destination. It reaches max speed but doesn't move.
In that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of...
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can...
Captain, open your ship's cargo hold. In order to sell the ore, you must first... Now, select the ore to see what you can do with it. In this instance, we want to sell it to Miss Calatrix. Nearly done. All that's left is to...
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet. I think you'll find I've been more than generous.
Company wallet. Okay.
In your wallet, you can view the total
Oh,
balance of
cryptocurrency we
your
can mine
possessions.
here. Oh, they have some kind of money management here now. That's crazy.
Your recent market transactions will show you how much ISK you acquired by selling the ore.
Okay,
The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from air in exchange for the ore. The wallet offers a wealth of information. It provides a convenient location to view your recent transactions, track your market history, or audit your accounts. Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market
Taxes
entry
here
displays
also.
your most recent transaction tax.
Taxes everywhere.
Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory.
Captain, I trust you'll keep quiet about the wrecked scout ship.
They keep sending me money.
So long as whoever was spying on us hasn't realized we found it, Air will have the upper hand. As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what...
Miss Calatrix is right, Captain. In the agency, you'll be able to peruse a variety of activities, many of which will help you grow as a capsuleer. If mining tickled your fancy, as the saying goes, as you can see, there are a variety of options available to you.
Elias spoke highly of your knack for mining, almost as highly...
I suggest
Yep.
you take a moment to familiarize yourself with what each career agent has to offer. They specialize in various forms of combat, industry, and exploration. Missions provided by career agents offer a variety of rewards, including new skills, ships, modules, and money in the form of ISK, making them both lucrative and educational. No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent who can help you walk it. You can even explore multiple paths if you wish. Once you've chosen an agent, set your destination.
Yeah, I guess we'll stop there for today. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually upload this video because we spent too much time customizing the character and all this kind of stuff. But what I want to do is to set the skill plan before the next time. Yeah, Enforcer is probably PvE stuff. This is what? Battlefield. Let's ask about the missions. So what missions and what skill lines should I pick to get up and running fast? Start with career agents, and then move to level 1 security missions. Focus on core skills first. Engineering, navigation, spaceship commands. Five paths. What career agent? Or better formulated. Should I do all five paths? Yes, doing all 5 career agent paths is recommended for new players. They provide an introduction to different aspects of the game, free skill books, ships and starting ISKs. They also having probably old ways of naming things there. But yeah, let's start with Enforcers, I guess. So
Now let's close
destination.
the agency. There is
Skill
one last
plan.
question I would like to ask. Miss Calatrix, have there been any developments in the investigation since we last spoke?
Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology, literally.
Yeah, well, that's recommended, but I don't actually need to follow this. Let's create in detail skill training. Thank you. Mhm. No, that's the actual owner. Um, Tell me how to go. That plan step by step. No, Jesus. What skills should be trained first? Until what level? Okay, so it suggests, let's close this actually. And open the where are the skills, Jesus? Skills. Skill catalog. So what it was suggesting engineering. And there I need to have CPU management 3. I have 4. Power grid management 3. I have 4. Interesting. Navigation 3. What is it? Navigation means navigation 3. We're basically numbering 3. And level 2 to Q. This takes way too much time, I guess I will skip this. What does it undo? Accelerating ability. Caldari frigate. Spaceship command. Caldari. Where is the frigate? Okay, let's do this. Shield management 3. tank. Shield, shield, shields. And I need shield management 3. And shield operation 3. I don't have stuff for this. Um, 70,000. What does it do? I guess that's fine. Let's do that. Light missiles. Where is it? Weapon systems. Missiles probably. Light missile. Light missiles, yeah. Small area type darts. That's actually aura. That's probably a guy. Small. What are they called? Hybrid darts. It means ray gun. Oh, what's that? Just one. And target management. So everything, signature analysis. Yeah, that makes sense, definitely. Okay, now have a training queue for 1 day, and that will do. Okay. Let's... you know what, let's double check what they are having here in the Company Enforcer. Training plan. They have... that actually makes sense. After what we are having there, let's train this. They also suggesting to go with frigates, weapon upgrades. Do we have that? No. Here we agree. Frigate 3, I definitely will need. Skip this one, I guess. What's that? CPU units for more use, that's definitely required. Vanilla. Delicious. Okay. Stopping here. Thanks for doing this with me. Let's wrap it up. See you in the next one. Thanks, David. Sure.